can be back soon. Now we're going to keep talking. Now, next, you mentioned Alex earlier about he took that break. Well, apEX, obviously, you said it, Alex, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apEX, he's recently taken a break as well. Now, we don't know officially if he's going to be playing. So
there's like half a confirmation. I'm not entirely sure. Like I tried confirming with him. I haven't really gotten an answer. But he did post like something on Instagram saying, I don't know, looking forward to getting back or whatever. I have to find it actually, just because I don't want to.
You find it. Let me run people through the chalk up of events here, right? They came back. They played Blast, the opening group stage game. I forget who they were playing against. Was it Complexity? Was it Complexity that they lost to?
Actually, he deleted. No. I think he reposted it with a different with something else. So it's hard to say. He's probably not back then.
I know that they lost 2 games, right? I think Complexity won their opening game, so I'm probably confusing it with someone else. EG, I forget. I have so many fucking games to count.
I think that was our group: G2, Complexity, EG, and.
That is, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Why didn't I just ask you? You were there. Okay, but either way, Vitality went out in last place. On the first day of play, they had their 6-man roster. apEX, obviously, the in-game leader, was there. Then the next day, they released a statement. I believe it was about an hour or 2 hours before the day started, not their match, and saying that apEX was out, saying that he was not going to be playing. They cited a couple of things. They cited like the fact that there had been a really long year last year. They cited something along the lines of like the pressure, not the pressure, but the scrutiny that they were under recently, because we had the lynch mob out with the fucking screen cheating, stream sniping shit. So a lot of negative press there. And then they cited personal problems as well. Now, he wasn't playing the next 2 days, obviously. I think a lot of people reacted to thinking, oh shit, this is like burnout. He's not going to be playing. Now, we don't actually have any confirmation on that, so we don't know what to expect for Katowice. I have a feeling he's probably going to be playing Katowice, because to me, it just feels like his thing was really sudden. Like if you're in the middle of a tournament and it would have to be like a massive life thing to then not play the next day, right? So I don't know. I'm obviously speculating here. I don't want to get too much into the nitty and gritty of people's personal lives, because I really don't know. But this is what you were talking about before, right, Next? That their ability to do that meant they could still compete. It obviously wasn't the best team. Does it make it harder when you know that a team's doing something? Did it make it difficult in that matchup?
It depends, like going from map to map. I'd say it makes it difficult on some maps, but when it's an in-game leader, that's the one actually that stepping down, then it's a completely different story.
Yeah, I had a conversation with Dan, and we were talking about like his schedule and stuff. And because late last year, when it was getting really bad, like I was trying to, we were having a conversation about some of this stuff, and I was like, "Oh, you got the 6-man roster," and then it clicked. It's like, you got the 6-man roster, but you're the in-game leader. Like you're not taking a break. Like you're the one who's working harder. Like you're having to remember what the extra guys are doing. So I can't imagine. I can't imagine not that. You know how you were talking before about the concept of a 6-man roster and saying, something that you think is cool. Do you think it would make the workload for you as the in-game leader a lot harder?
Like, if you implement the 6-way roster in the way that they did, that you use the 6th player on a few specific maps, then you don't really have this problem where you have to remember things for the 6th guy on all the maps, because you don't have 6 player playing all the maps. But for example, what we did in G2 is we had Amanek and Jax playing all the maps, like, and then alternating and switching. Now that was that was the difficult one.
I remember, right? Like there was one game. Vertigo always sticks out for me. I remember like Jax normally plays mid, right? And then so when I forget who was playing mid when Jax wasn't in the server. Are you playing? We're going.
I was playing mid, and Nick was playing mid, and then Amanek was playing mid.
And now you're playing A, right?
Yeah, and now I'm playing A.
So I was watching the other day. Like, what the fuck is going on? Musical chairs over there. All right.
Yeah.
Striker, on this apEX taking leave situation, you got anything you want to add here?
No, just reminding people to be careful about like
assumptions.
Yeah, assuming that this has anything to do with burnout. Nothing that they've said that actually points to this being the case. Is just like some sort of a personal issue. So just don't jump to assumptions about this.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's all good, because I would like to see Vitality at full force for Katowice, which is coming up tomorrow. But we're going to recap